in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this reaction video, I'll be discussing how women that are past their 40s or past their 50s, but JJ is no longer desired and don't have too much value on the dating market, and they're miserable and toxic now, and they are still living in delusions. Before I do that, hit the notification bell, select the option that says all. That way you will be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? Like and subscribe. Now, let me go ahead and put Cre Summer. Now, some of you may be too young to remember this woman, but Cre Summer used to be an actress on a popular black show called A Different World. All right. She is now 55 and she wants to explain to the world why she's not married. And I think we're going to know why anyway. But like I always tell y'all, man, let's get it.
Oh, it's so embarrassing to say at 55. I don't think I've clearly chosen a partner that's compatible for me. Yet. With all I know. I'm too smart to have chosen what I've chosen, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have given myself the credit for how intelligent I really am.
Even actually when you were talking in the beginning about, you know, the kind of people who approach you and like, well, that's just who approaches me. I'm like, well, who do you approach?
I don't approach anybody.
Why not?
That's what I want to say. The time has come for women who consider themselves to be educated or not to approach men now, because men are shying away from dealing with women, especially black women, in my most humble opinion, because of past experiences and also what they are seeing presently in the black community. This woman is talking about her intelligence. She should have gave herself credit for being more intelligent, but yet she was a fool, a musty back heifer, and chosen men that did not want to be with her, or she was the problem within that relationship. Just because she is soft-spoken on this show does not mean that she wasn't a grizzly bear or a hellcat in that relationship. So don't let that fool you. Always it's about her education. What is that? My degree, my education, my accomplishment. Men don't care about your achievements, and your achievements will not make a man stay with you. Let's keep going.
Never done that before. Ever. I don't think I've ever approached a man. I've never asked a man out.
Why?
I don't know now that we're talking about it. I mean, now that I think about it, I mean, what is there to lose?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you get to actually be in the driver's seat and select.
And I do love the driver's seat.
That's to give yourself credit to not just that you didn't pick the right people, but you have to wait statistically for the right person to pick you.
Yes, what a lovely gift. You're so right. Maybe I'll give it a try.
You really should.
This woman is 55. She is a senior citizen. Ain't nobody that she going to want is going to want her. Even though she seemed to keep herself up at her age, if you look at her, if you have been looking at her, she like somebody's grandma. Okay? She 55. She pushing 60. Won't be long, 70 will be here. And now she decided that she may be the one who needs to get in the driver's seat and pick a man. Let me tell you something, and I've said this before. The consequences of a woman wasting her youth does not affect her until she get old, until it is too late. It is too late for her to compete with younger, fitter women at 55. Now, you can look good at your age if you're in your 50s, 60s, or 40s, but you only look good at your age. If you take the same 40-year-old woman or 50 or 60-year-old woman who somehow kept herself in shape and looks beautiful and sat her next to a woman that's in her 20s who keeps herself in shape and looks beautiful, the woman who's younger is going to win every time because of her youth. So when older women say, girl, I still look better than some of these young girls. No, you look better. You look good for your age. And there are some young girls that don't keep their bodies in shape, but you look good for your age. That is not the same as being able to compete with a good-looking woman at her age when she's in her 20s.
I think I should.
Your best sex, your best relationship, your most erotic life is like that way.
Woo!
That's really cool.
It's very cool.
A lot of people,
very cool.
It's way better.
Okay. I don't know what it is, y'all, about these women who feel the need to give relationship advice when they are past their prime, when they are post the wall, when they are out, 50, 60, nobody wants them and stuff like that. So for you individuals, for you women, I have a song for you, and we're going to get right back into this content. But I want y'all to hear the lyrics of this song, and I may play it twice. Let's get it.
If you're 40 and single, please don't give relationship advice. 'Cause if you're 40 and single, the only man you need is Jesus Christ. That's what you get for saying that you don't need a man. That's what you get for opening up an OnlyFans. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get for being out there in the streets. That's what you get for selling pictures of your dirty feet. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, that's what you get. So
Yep, that's what you get. I don't want to hear shit else. That's what you get. You thought you knew everything. Now you got to deal with the consequences. Can you dig it? Now, I ain't done with y'all yet. I got more to show you, and I'm about to show it to you now. Hold on right quick. I want you to hear this woman tell you how she looks back at her youth. Now she feels bad that she neglected her youth. All right? Let's get it.
So for me, my 40s have been pretty much like a state of mourning. Like I mourn my youth and I miss it, and I just fear getting older, and so that has made me not embrace the current state and age that I'm in, and I feel like that's just taking away from this time in my life, and I just don't know how not to mourn like my youth.
A woman mourns her youth because she realized that she has wasted her youth. There was certain type of men that she had accessibility to, but she thought that was lame. Thought that she had all the time in the world. Now all of a sudden she feel bad. Okay, your youth is really the only value that a woman has is her youth. To be honest with you, and all this shit when women say I am the prize, and these so-called religious women who say this stuff. Let me say this to you: nowhere in the Bible are you referred to as a prize. From my understanding, you're referred to as a gift. A gift is something that's freely given, something that you don't have to earn. Okay, that means your mind, body, and all that stuff. When Eve was given to Adam, that's what that meant. Okay, freely. When you're a prize, that means someone has to do something to earn you. A woman should not be earned. A man should just be what he is, be the best productive man that he can be, mind his business, live his life. And then when he finds a woman, that's what it means by you find a good thing, because she got a mindset of a wife and she understands she ain't no damn prize, that she's a gift. You disqualify yourself when you think like that. That's what that is. I'm a prize. I'm a prize. What's a prize without a winner? The prize only has value if there's a winner, someone who accepts that prize for what that prize is. And men are not accepting you women for what you are, so therefore you're not even a damn prize because you have no winner. You have no husband. Miss me with this shit. Now, let's get into these women who feel invisible because nobody wants their ass because they old. Let's get it.
Is there anyone else out there in their 40s like me who feels kind of invisible? Like, I'm not as cute as I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm definitely not as fit as I was in my 20s and 30s. I don't have as much hair as I used to have. It's literally falling off like the top of my head.
You do become a little more invisible the older you get as a woman, unfortunately. I don't get asked out on a lot of dates. I never get asked out on dates. I don't know if it's being 55 in Los Angeles or if it's just a strange town.
What is the biggest confidence killer for women over 50? Men over 50. They never look at you anymore.
When I was 55, I felt like I was starting to fade. I felt like I was starting to go invisible. I felt dismissed. I felt ignored. I felt like I was washed up.
When I was 15, I started modeling, and it was a very hard thing to walk away from. Then around the age of 45, I started noticing that the way I was perceived was slightly different than what I had become used to. And then I would put photos of myself in bikinis. All of a sudden, I started getting the influx of Are you a little desperate there, Grandma? How about you cover up and spare us the look of your poor aging body? I was sort of getting relinquished to the invisible women category.
That's right. A lot of the women who enter into their 50s and 40s are becoming invisible, meaning men are overlooking you. Men are not attracted to you. Even if you're keeping yourself in shape to an extent, the portion or the percentage of men that would once have been attracted to you when you was young and vibrant, they're gone. Now, that woman at the end was a model. They made a comparison of a before and after picture. She was a nice looking woman, nice looking white lady when she was younger, when she was modeling. Then you see the older version of her. She didn't look too bad for her age. Again, she didn't look bad for her age. But if you compare her to a younger woman that's fit and in shape, she don't look that good. You get me? It's just the truth of it. Now, let me play this. I'm going to get on out of here. I got to do it for you, man. I just got to do it for you, man. Hope y'all learn a lesson. Now, all you women playing games, think you got all this time. You ain't got no time, Jack. Mm-hmm. You don't look, if you look bad now, there probably was once a time that you was out of sight, Jack. Right on. Now, let me go ahead and play this song for you, just for you. Can you dig it?
If you're 40 and single, please don't give relationship advice. 'Cause if you're 40 and single, the only man you need is Jesus Christ. That's what you get for saying that you don't need a man. That's what you get for opening up an OnlyFans. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get for being out there in the streets. That's what you get for selling pictures of your dirty feet. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, that's what you get. So
don't be a silly rabbit. Tricks are only supposed to be for kids. Interesting. Math ain't math, but
Yeah, baby. That's what you get for opening up an OnlyFans. Can you dig it? That song was out of sight, Jack. Right on. Now, I'll be hollering at y'all pretty soon, man. Y'all take it easy now, yeah?